Hi everybody, and welcome back to Pain-Free Creations, Coaching and Conversations, where we do all three in a short amount of time. I'm Aubrey Payne, and today we are going to talk about the lovely engagement tool called Nearpod, which happens to be my favorite tech tool to engage my own students. Today we are going to go over how to use Google Slide Nearpod Add-On and how you would use that to convert your Google Slides then into a Nearpod lesson. So if you like to use Google Slides and you've noticed that there is a Nearpod add-on for it, and you want to know how that turns out then back onto Nearpod, then this is the video for you. Let's check it out. So I usually guide my day using a Google Slide. So there might be some of you who also use Google Slides already. And if you do, you can turn your Google Slides into a Nearpod. So the way you can do that, so we have our Google Slide right here. And so this is my daily one. So this one was for November 17th. So I'm going to click Add On. So when you go to Add-ons, you can click over here, Get Add-ons. And that's where you'll get the Nearpod one. So once you're here, you can search. So obviously mine's popping up. If yours doesn't pop up like mine does, click Nearpod on search and it'll give it to you. And you'll click it and you will click install. So I want the slides add-on. So you're going to click that. Once you have your add-on, you can go ahead and use your Google Slides and add interactive things onto your Google Slides. So let's say, so I'm doing alphabetical order right now. So maybe I want to add an engagement activity. So I'm going to go to Add-ons, Nearpod, and we're going to go ahead and add some Nearpod engaging activities. So I'm doing alphabetical order. So like I showed you before, I did a fill in the blank. So I might click fill in the blank. And then I can type in, just like Nearpod, I can type in 1, and I can keep doing the same thing. Click next, just like I would on Nearpod. Click the words that I want and click done. So now that's on my Google Slides right now. And it pops up over here, and that's perfect because I'll show you what happens when we're done. So now maybe I want to, so maybe I'm doing a collaborative classroom word sort because I know we have a lot of those for being a reader. So I might go ahead and add a new slide. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to collaborative classroom. Okay, and so with my instructions for this one, I might say highlight the words with the ... And then I might say, okay, so I see OI. So we're doing the oi sound and the ah sound. So I might say highlight the words with the oi sound green. And then highlight the words with the ah sound red. So then students can go ahead and sort them by highlighting. So that's a way that you could do a sort on Nearpod or on Google Slides, which will then guide to a Nearpod. So click Save. Okay, so then once you've decided you've done enough engagement activities, you're going to go over here to the right and click Save and go to Nearpod. So I'm saving it. And now it instantly creates a Nearpod lesson for me. So if you are somebody that, let me fix my pop-up. If you get this message right here, you're going to go up to the top where it says websites, click this with the red X, and then click allow. Okay, and so now you have a Nearpod lesson from your Google Slides. So again, if you are somebody who likes to do Google Slides rather than make your slides through Nearpod, that's totally fine, and you can convert it to a Nearpod lesson. Once it fully loads your Google Slides, then you can share it like you would a regular Nearpod lesson. So it's 100% up to you, but it's something that you can definitely do. So then you would click live participation, the same thing, and you then have a normal Nearpod slide. So you can use different ways to make a lesson, your choice.